Craps is a casino game which looks extremely difficult to understand at the start, but after playing a few rounds it begins to make sense. Please note this is a very simple explanation of the game. Only playing the game many times will improve your understanding of it, and watching YouTubes will not help. The game starts off with the dealer at a casino giving you a handful of dice. You, as one of the players, called the shooter, select 2 dice to play with. When rolling the dice, the shooter has to keep the dice visible and hit the opposite side of the table with the dice. If you are not the shooter and you would like to play the game, you may do so when there are no points being played. This is indicated if the pin on the crap table is set to off. Craps is a team game in which you are not playing against the shooter, but rather with him. The players start by placing bets on the pass line, and then the dice is rolled. If the dice shows a sum of 7 or 11, all the players who placed bets make even money, i.e. 1 for 1. If the dice shows a sum of 2, 3, or 12, it is called craps and everyone loses their bets. If the dice shows a sum of any other number, the pin is set to on and moved to the cell of the rolled number. The goal of the shooter is now to get the same number as he previously rolled before he rolls a sum of 7. If the shooter rolls the same number, he wins the pass line bet. New players cannot bet on these bets because they did not start when the pin was set to off. When the point is chosen, people can play an odds bet whereby one makes even money if the same number is rolled before a 7. The come bet becomes similar to the original pass line bet in which a 7 or 11 is a win and a 2, 3, or 12 is a loss. If none of these numbers are rolled, your money moves to the number that has been rolled. If you win from a come bet after the money is moved to a new point, you will get the odds of 2 to 1 for numbers 10 and 4, 3 to 2 for numbers 9 and 5, and 6 to 5 for numbers 6 and 8. You can choose to cover your own bases by choosing the points you want instead of relying on the come bet. If you do this, the odds are changed to 9 to 5, 7 to 5, and 7 to 6 respectively. There are also don't come and don't pass bets, in which case you want the shooter to lose, because then you win. In this case, however, the 12 is no longer a win for you and is a draw, so a 7 or 11 is a loss and a 2 or a 3 is a win. There are a variety of other bets on the table, however most of them are not worth playing, as they are bad bets, i.e. the odds are significantly in favor of the casino. These include the field, big 6-8, red 7, and specific dice rolls. Using simple math, it's easy to see why these bets are not worth it. If we look at the big 6-8, we can see that they pay even money. However, if we are moved to move our money to the normal 6 and 8, we get paid with odds. Looking at the field, it's easy to see that we only have 16 ways to win and the casino has 20 ways to make us lose. Therefore, it is a bad bet. If we put $1 on the 30 to 1 bet, there's only 1 in 36 ways to win. Therefore, we will lose 35 times, and the one time we do win, we will earn $30, which bags us a negative $5. The big red 5 for 1, 7 is a one-roll bet, and therefore is not a good bet, unless you are psychic and you know a 7 is going to come up next. The any craps bet is also not worth it because in 36 rolls, we will lose more times than we will win. The best bets are the 6 and the 8 on the points because they have the highest chance to roll, second to the 7.